What's up, guys, and welcome back to Huddle Up Sports. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very, very, very long time. There are reasons life was life in. He's pointing at me, but it might have been me. It might have been me, but life was life, and I'll be completely honest. But we are back, and we are better than ever. We've got 5 weeks till the NFL season starts, so mate, it's crunch time in it. It's crunch time, and we are here with what we told you was going to be coming. Our NFL, what are they called? Division. That's what they're called.
Preview.
Division previews. So we're going to be looking at every single NFL division in these 5 weeks leading up to
Some less than
the
others.
season. Yeah, some a lot less than others, including these two
Mm.
here, because they are not really interesting at all. But we will make them interesting. That's the key part about it. We're gonna make them interesting.
Easy. That's
So
the
yeah.
plan.
So here we are. How are you feeling? Having it's been a while. Tell them how you're feeling and tell them you're looking forward to the NFL season. We're getting closer and closer.
Well, I am now because what I'd seen would happen has happened. I'm looking at the cowgirls, the goat girls, whatever you call them. They're struggling with their contracts. We're Gucci. I'm smiling, happy as it gets right now. Thanks for asking, Nifa.
I cannot wait to talk about the NFC East. That's going to be a fun day. And I wonder if they'll have at least one of those three contracts to done by then. If not, we will be hard on them. If they are done, I can't see how they get done because this is a salary cap sport. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about the AFC West and the AFC South, as you've probably seen in the title. We're going to be just discussing a few little bits about each team, about each division. And yeah,
Speaking of contracts, Lifa,
yes.
I remember the TikTok you uploaded,
Yeah.
and there's only one place to start.
Trevor Lawrence got the bag, didn't he? The bag. And you know what's crazy? It's how long we've been away. When I was doing my notes for the AFC South, one of my discussion points was about Trevor Lawrence's contract. Like, will it get done? Will it get done? And obviously,
That's how long ago we've been doing this.
yeah. And obviously now it's been done.
I
So Trevor's
know.
I mean, I was not surprised just because of how the NFL contracts work. I think it's probably more surprised about Jordan Love's contract, but we'll get to them eventually in a different video. Trevor Lawrence got the bag. He became the joint highest paid player in NFL history with Joe Burrow. Last season was an interesting one for him though. They were 8-3, then he got injured, and then they lost 5 out of their last 6 games. He missed one of those games though. They've lost Calvin Ridley. That's a big loss. And I think they
That is
thought they were going to
huge.
keep him. That's the key thing. I think they thought they were going to
Mm.
keep him, but they did add Brian Thomas and Gabe Davis. So I think it's an important year for Trevor Lawrence. I think more than anything, like it's a very important year for Trevor Lawrence. He's got the money.
What
I
makes you
think
say that?
because you look at the hype that he had coming into the NFL. He was meant to be
Yeah.
this best prospect since Andrew Luck, and he's just not been that. He's been so far from
Oh,
that
okay.
it's. I feel like he's now been
Okay.
given the money because the Jags hope that he will go on to be that. And I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if I don't think Trevor Lawrence is bad. I think he's been put in bad situations, and he was playing all right last season until he got injured. Then he started playing horrible, but he was injured. So I
But he
think
hasn't been good
no, he
though,
hasn't been
innit?
as good as people were
Yeah,
hoping for him
yeah,
to be.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
spot
think
on.
this season, with the money invested in him, they kind of the Jags want him to be good. Otherwise, they're going to be very worried about their future.
Jags. For me, yeah, they brought in a lot of players. I'm just saying I could say uh, how many of them do you look at saying, yes, all right, cool, you've helped the team. They're just filling gaps.
Yeah. Roster
I
spots
don't
in it.
like that. Yeah, like, but the other team that Ridley went to, they filled gaps, but they've actually improved the team. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you on what you said, with Lawrence. He's been unfortunate with the teams he's been on, in my opinion, you
Mhm.
know. But I don't think he's special. I don't think he's. I think that honestly, I think he's got paid because he was good in college.
His high school
Like, yeah,
player of
his
the
college
year
career,
is what gave him the.
yeah, it's paying dividends, and it paid 200 million in dividends. That's crazy. Congratulations, man.
I think they'll need him to be a lot better, and especially with the team now, if they're gonna do anything. I mean, last season was probably their best chance to win the division. I mean, wait, they won it the year before as well, but last season they could have gone back to back, but
What was the end?
they lost it. And now the Texans, bro, the way that team is looking, let's go to them now. Bro, the
Yeah,
Texans, they have an absolutely impeccable roster. So what did they add? They had Mixon and Diggs, they had Danielle Hunter, they had D'Amico Autry and Aziz Al-Shakir. I feel like
yes.
Al-Shaya. I think I said it.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
So
nuts as well. Did you get everyone? Yeah, all the big names you did, I think. Yeah.
Bro, I saw this stat. It's mental. So so it's what Mixon, Diggs, Danielle Hunter, D'Amico Autry, and Aziz. Yeah, they're the first team to add players with 100 catches, 1,000 yards rushing, and 10 sacks in the same offseason.
Oh, like
From the
one
stacks from
player's
last
got each.
season.
One player's.
Yeah, one player's got each.
Yeah, yeah.
So they
Oh,
are,
my guy Hunter.
bro,
Oh,
they've seen that, what's it called? They've
I
seen
know.
that look, they have a quarterback on a rookie deal. Let's get it. These people while they're cheap. Let's cash in. Let's get a Super Bowl. Get as stacked
You
as
know, it was the
possible.
Hunter. I promise you. You know, it was the Hunter deal that got me the most excited.
Yeah.
I said, "Wow, you're going for it." I didn't think they go. Wow. Oh, that one got me most like Diggs and them man there. Yeah, you got 3 man now that are crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hunter was. I don't know. I don't know. It just looked to me like, yeah, you're really going for it.
You're proper
I
going
could
for
be
it.
wrong, but again, we said this last time. No, we don't expect them to do anything crazy. Like if they reach the conference championship, you've had a good season.
Mhm.
You've had a very, very good season. Like that. That's not. It's not like the Ravens where it's like you need to get there. I don't think. I think there's pressure on them when there shouldn't be pressure on them. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, I kind of
Like
agree. I feel
there's
like
this.
yeah, you go, sorry.
No, there's this. They need to be challenging the Chiefs. What? Where's that come from? What? Let them play. Like, but no,
Bro,
go
it's
on. That's all
because
I
what's
wanted to
it called?
say.
It's because you know why that exists? Because he hasn't played Patrick Mahomes yet. That's why. They haven't played Patrick Mahomes yet with thingy at quarterback. So I think once that reality check happens, because they play
And
this
they've got a
season in the
crazy
regular
schedule. Yeah,
season,
they got
yeah,
hard games as well.
I think I
Mm.
think it will be interesting to see how they play them. And they don't have like look, okay, Joe Burrow's beaten him in the playoffs, but he's also lost to him. We know Josh Allen's record against the Chiefs, and Lamar Jackson obviously is now lost to the Chiefs. So now you have this new quarterback, CJ Stroud, not new, he's in his second year, but he had such a good rookie year, and now he's going into his second year. They got a stacked thing. They're like, oh, maybe he's the one that can do it. And
I
that's why
don't.
the hype is
Yeah.
pressure of people wanting a new champion, people wanting someone to beat Patrick Mahomes. And that's why I
Well,
think,
Tyreek killed it, but yeah.
don't even get me triggered, bro.
No, but Texans. Yeah, I think overall great off season.
Yeah,
You
100%.
know, what I mean, great team. I just wish that they brought in like a defensive tackle, but
Mm.
they haven't. But you don't need to be complete though, man. You got next off season. You're still young, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, but speaking of like teams that are young and they're not in a rush, Indiana Colts.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest addition, the young Joe Flacco. Yeah, now the Colts, I feel like they had a very quiet offseason, but obviously Latu, we love Latu. We've spoken about that
Oh
boys
yeah, in the draft.
much on
Yeah,
this podcast, bro. Latu, that's gonna be a great signing. Who else did they add?
and He's joining a good team.
Yeah, no,
Like not like this is why I love the Colts.
Mhm.
I think they've got least amount of turnover the last 2 seasons, or I think even last up to last 3 seasons. They've got how many good, well, not how many talented young players. I don't know if they're good or not yet, but you've got
Yeah,
all this talent. Whereas like you don't need to lose. I mean, you don't need you. We want you to win now, but there's no pressure for you to be in conference finals or like semi-finals. So now you're with a team that's good and young, but you've been together for 3 years with all the old people, and I'm like, that's the best place to grow. There's no pressure on what's his name, Richardson. There's
yeah,
no pressure on him to do anything. Man like CJ now, he's not that he's cooked, but my friend, if you lose 4 games, they're going to be on you. No one's got that on that team, and they kept all their wide receivers.
yeah.
I don't know. I think the offseason's gone under the radar big time. The Texans, by far, they've had the best offseason in this division. You
Oh
can't
yeah,
argue that.
100%. 100%.
But I
I agree
think
with that 100%.
Colts is a closer second than people give credit for. Is what I'm trying to get at here. I love the Colts off season, man. We'll see what they do, but even with the Colts, I think it's a 2-3 season
Interesting.
thing. I don't think it's a this season thing, but I'm a big fan of the Colts. I'm not supporting them. I'm liking what they're doing.
Yeah, I think with where they
Yeah.
where they were last season, I say this with was it Minshew at quarterback for them? But like he wasn't that bad. They nearly made the playoffs. Um, I think in that division, I think now the Texans are so much better. It's harder because that division had 3 people battling to win it because the Texans weren't as good as we expect them to be last season, and the Jaguars fell off. I think the Colts they probably will be battling for that second place in the division with the Jags. I do agree. I do, and I'm taking your line because you said this when we were talking about the off seasons. I think I do respect the Titans off season quite heavily because of what they did to recover.
No, but you just said you think Colts and Jags are going to go for second place in the division.
What, as in battle for second place in this div?
Do you not rate the Titans? Oh, wow. Am I overrating the Titans? Wow.
Yeah. I think I just don't respect the Titans. I mean, I think they've done. I was literally going to finish that by saying that I rate the Titans because let's go to the Titans. Now, look, they had Snead, they had Boyd, they had Ridley, they had Latham, and they had Pollard. You know what? I might actually have to take that back. I think the Jags might lose this division.
Yeah, like what? Bro, that team is good.
Yeah, I think the Jags might
That
lose
team's
this
good.
division. Oh,
Bro,
damn.
they have D-Hop. They have D-Hop and Ridley. Wow, I don't know if you guys watched the other video we're on about, but I was like, I like their offseason because Henry left, but you've managed to somehow replace him with all these
Oh, yeah,
players.
that's where I got it from, guys.
There's the whole argument of, oh, you might want to, what's it called, rebuild. But here's my thing, Lucy. Yeah, you know, for you to like the Texans, they kind of went textbook with it. I think they got a bit lucky.
Okay.
But if you want to beat everyone, you kind of have to break the wheel sometimes. Like you have to think outside the box.
Yeah.
I know that the Titans here, I don't know what you guys are doing, but if you're thinking outside the box, it's so far outside the box, I don't even understand it. Like at first I was so confused, but I was like, I don't know if they're cooking. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna leave the door a bit open just in case they're cooking, bro.
I think they might be cooking.
Because
I'll be completely honest with you.
yeah, I'm like, I don't. In 2 years' time, they might have some stupid team. I'm like, damn, you man planted the seeds from when we were violating. I'm not gonna violate,
Now,
just in case.
You know what I reckon they're actually doing? I think they are trying to fill Will Levis with as much talent around him as possible, so
That's
that
what,
they can
yeah,
properly
spot
evaluate
on.
him. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Now this season, there's none of that.
No
You've got the players, my friend.
Yeah,
you've got the players now. Well, not the well. You got the wide receivers, and they're two tidy wide. Well, they're going to be open, innit? Let's be real. They're going to like even in practice, they're going to be open.
Bro, Ridley route running is dumb. Like it is dumb. That's one guy I can sit and watch him practice routes for. Like it's actually poetic the way that guy runs routes.
They're going to be open, man. I really want to see what he does. But yeah, that's why I'm saying it could be some like tactical genius. But yeah, even I think because even with them, they've got a young offensive line.
Yeah.
I think that in the last couple drafts.
As well.
And then come on now, bro. Yeah, we've got the best.
Yeah. D-Hop can complain, bro. So if you don't mind him, you might be hearing it. But no, in terms of like players to watch, because I want to go to players to watch kind of in the division now. Okay. I think Will Levis is definitely one of the ones that you have to watch.
Yeah.
I want to see what Pollard looks like as the primary running back. Like, because I feel like last season as a primary running back, I don't think he looked amazing.
Who was he playing for? Who was he playing for?
For the Cowgirls, bro. So
yeah,
I don't know if he looked impeccable for them, but he used to look so good when he was like not the feature running back, but every now and then he would be pop up like just to take carries away from Zeke. Okay. And that's when he looked sick.
Yeah.
But when he was the main one taking all the snaps, he looked a bit dodged.
Okay.
So I want to see what he looks like with this offensive line, which we just said is good.
Yeah.
And then Snead. I want to see if he's good outside of Kansas City, bro. Like I think Snead is incredible. I think he's impeccable.
I think he's like that.
I think he's so like good. But I just want to see how he performs outside of the
Have you got any other players then? That's it. That's it. So all your players are from the Titans?
Oh no, I've got ones from other teams, but for the Titans, this is my free. Yeah.
But you know Titans, yeah? There was up to 13 new starters.
Jesus Christ.
Up to depends how they play it out. Yeah.
I think there's only one place to start. Let's be real, bro. Back to back Super Bowl champions, guy on the way to win an MVP, because you know what, he's been the first team to three-peat in NFL history, and he's gonna win MVP while doing it because
But if he three-peats, how many
yeah,
championships would he have?
he'd have 4.
So would that be his fourth?
That'll be his 4th, yeah.
Same way he was fourth in the player ranking.
Yeah.
Mad,
And they'll hold this.
mad, mad,
Bro,
mad. The
I'm
way
telling
that
you
is
now,
crazy. That is
they
so
have
crazy,
given him the ammunition he needs. He's going to go
bro.
off.
It just hit me now.
No,
Oh
he's
my
going to
gosh,
go
he's
off,
gonna
bro.
spin the. That might be the coldest picture. LeBron James, the LeBron James flag might finish second. Oh my gosh, it just hit me now.
Yeah. Bro, I
Oh,
remember
that's
when
true. That
they
is
ranked him
too much.
7 and he scored a touchdown. He went, bro,
Now imagine when he wins his fourth.
sick to your stomach, bro. Bro, he might not make the top 100 if he
Oh.
wins his 4th. I hope you know that. They might just vote him out of it. They might genuinely
We've
refuse
got
to
to talk about that when we're chatting about Miami or we're chatting about the Chiefs now. So yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what that was about, man. Flipping hell.
They've added quite a few players. Like what they've added interesting ones is what's it called? There's Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown. That's the one I'm most interested in. And I want to see how he performs. Obviously, we've seen him with Lamar Jackson, but now he's with the quarterback that can throw the ball. I just wanted to nibble, bro. I want to see how
Oh,
well he
shut
does.
up.
How well he does there. They also
But they've
added
got two fast wide. I saw that they
yeah.
drafted the quick guy. Oh, you
Yeah,
said that.
Xavier
Yeah,
Worthy, yeah. So they drafted
yeah.
him, so they just got speed, bro. And
I
then
must
Rashid
slightly said his
Rice
name.
probably
Yeah, yeah.
isn't gonna get suspended this season. So I think he'll have him for the intermediate stuff. And they re-signed Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. And they added that Jared Wiley tight end. And obviously they have their other tight end who I've forgotten the name of right now on there as well. So I think, bro, they're gonna be so good. That offense is gonna be ridiculous. And Mahomes gets to be like air it out Mahomes again. He has 2 speedy receivers, but not just 1, 2.
But
Ridiculous.
you know what? There's not a lot we could say about the Chiefs. Like,
It
I
is
think
what
that's
it
all
is,
we
isn't it?
can say. Just what do you have them favorites to win?
Yeah. If you told me to pick the Chiefs or
Okay.
literally anybody else on the league, like you either have to bet on the Chiefs or bet on the 31 other teams, but I'm picking the Chiefs.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
If the Chiefs don't win, what would you think is the reason they don't win? Because we
Mahomes
know that
gets
they play
injured.
every day. They play every day but Tuesday, isn't it? Or Wednesday.
Yeah, every day but Tuesday. Yeah.
But Tuesday. And then some like I think they have the most back to back in like 3 days. I don't know
Yeah,
how
their
you word it.
schedule is horrid. Their schedule is
Yeah.
horrid. I probably have it somewhere in here in those old notes, but yeah, no,
So
I think
yeah.
it'll be injuries. That's the only if it's that injuries, and it's got to be like
But
injuries that comes from out.
it's likely that they probably have a big injury than them not having a big injury.
I agree.
I remember when the schedules came on, I was like, whoa, hey, do we not want you guys in the final? Like in the final, in the Super Bowl, like what's going on? But I think that's it though. Other than that, you're just looking at it saying they're probably going to win it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because
that's
they've
probably our
improved.
bias kicking in
It's
because
not
I,
even
I guess
biased,
there'll be
bro.
other people. I
Stockholm
think no, do you know
syndrome.
what it is? See, no, I don't think it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But you know, there's the people that they want to make it something new. Like, oh, you don't know about the Texans because this guy did this when he was in high school. Shut up, man. Like that. Shut up. You're just making excuses now. You can't say anything other than they're probably going to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's next? Denver.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What,
What a horrid team.
yeah.
Bro,
Let's bit more talking points.
Denver, bro. Yeah. They've added Zach Wilson and Bo Nix and lost Russell Wilson. They probably added more players, but with Denver, bro, I feel like for them, the most important thing is their game against the Steelers. I think that's their Super Bowl. That is literally the only game that matters for them this season.
What week is it again? Like week 13.
I'll tell you now. Denver
I had it
Broncos
written down
versus it's
somewhere.
week 2, bro.
Oh,
Second
no,
week of
no
the
way. Is it
season.
week 2?
Week 2, yeah.
I've
Pittsburgh
mixed up with something
Steelers
else, isn't it? Sorry.
versus
I mixed up with Falcons Vikings week 14.
yeah. So that
Yeah.
is all that will be their season. That's their Super Bowl. They gotta go in for that game. I reckon they're gonna give it hard for Russell Wilson. Yeah. But other than that, that team is just like there's not much to talk about for them. Like
What's going on, man?
when I just think they're like lost. Like there's literally no direction because they gave so much up to get Russell Wilson that they're in that purgatory where it's like, oh, we're so bad, like we can't do anything. Like
And you don't like Zach Wilson.
no, I think he's awful.
Yeah,
I think out of all the quarterbacks that qualified for like statistics in the time that he's been in the NFL, he's literally like the worst or second worst in nearly every category, bro. It's mad.
I never knew it was that bad. I'm not his biggest fan, but I don't know. Maybe I just struggle to hate on players. That's a me problem.
You try to see the best in everyone. That's a good trait to have,
I try, man. But I thought he did all right at the Jets last season.
Nah, bro. I think last season at the Jets, I think he's the reason. I think it's mental that they succeeded that much with him.
You're not giving me anything here.
I think he's genuinely like their defense was so good. Like, and I think if you look at how people talk about Josh Allen last season, they always bring up like, bro, you lost to Zach Wilson. Like,
no.
Trying to throw the game away.
I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying anything. But I'm just there like that. I still think there's something there.
No, I don't. I think
maybe it's optimistic thinking, isn't
it? Let me check now. Denver Broncos.
You know what it is? They flipping beat us. They were the first team to beat us last season, man.
Well, the Jets.
You can't call him bad. You cannot call him bad.
Right now, they've got Zach Wilson third in their depth chart behind Jared Stidham and Bo Nix.
Flipping no. Flipping no. I'm trying to help him as well. I've actually tried. I'll take it all back now, bro. You're a bum. Nah, that. I've actually tried to help you, bro.
Can't even PR Zach Wilson.
I tried. Leaford didn't give me anything. Then but you're behind a rookie. That.
Yeah. The rookie's starting apparently. Then Jared Stidham, then him, bro. He's third.
No, obviously, but still. It just hit me now. Like a whole root. See that, mate.
It's tough for them. The Broncos. I feel like there's not much really to talk about, bro. Chargers,
this division's a bit slow.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, go on Chargers.
But I mean, Joe Alt's the one in it. Like Joe Alt, that huge man.
And
Lad McConkey. But like Hayden Hurst they added as well. That's an old Falcon. Shout out him. But he had a concussion in week 10 so bad that he could not remember anything from the end of the game to 4 hours after the game. So yeah, he played I think it was 8 or 9 games last season, and like his injury history just not been very good. But when he was at the Falcons, bro, he was sick. I loved Hayden Hurst, but we only had him for 1 year. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I feel bad for Justin Herbert because he's lost Eckler and he's lost Keenan Allen. Who is he throwing to? The one wide receiver he has cannot catch the ball. So,
but you know what? I was really gonna say, that's gonna help. No, that's why I was quiet. I was like, hold on a minute. Who's he got? And then you said that, I'm going,
finally got protection. Yeah. He's finally got protection, and has no one to, and has all the time in the world, but now has no one to throw to. He sat there,
but. They had the good video, right? Or was it the Rams? It was the Chargers.
What do you mean? The schedule release or what?
Yeah.
I think the Chargers. Chargers did the LA, the GTA version one.
The good they had the good video. That's probably their highlight of the offseason. Like, you know what? We know when we're not trying to be boring, but me and Luther figured. Let's just get the 2 worst ones.
Out of the way. Yeah,
these are the 2 worst ones. Like if we get least amount of views on this, bro, it's just out there.
It's so fine. As long as
it's just out there.
TikToks, bro. And honestly,
honestly,
end with one last thing because I think this team is so bad. We might as well not even waste time talking about them. It's the Raiders. They might lose Devontae Adams mid-year because that guy looks like he wants to leave. If you've not seen the receiver show, watch it. I've never seen a guy seem more miserable. Seems like he wants to link up with Aaron Rodgers. And the team is so dumb because now they've given Patrick Mahomes even more ammo by that Kermit the Frog thing, bro. Bro, I guarantee you Mahomes has circled.
What were they doing? What were they doing? Is it week 9? Is it week 9 they play? They played twice, I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, they played twice is the division, but they play for the first time, week 8, and then they play again week 13.
It's week 8.
I promise you Mahomes is going.
No, why do I think 9
watch
and 14?
That game. Any of you, if there's one Raiders game you watch this season because you're not a Raiders fan, watch Week 8 versus the Chiefs. I beg of you.
Oh, yeah. Why did they do that?
I
I
don't know, bro.
I want to know.
Bro, and you know their
Bro, you
coach
know
also said that they have the recipe to stop Mahomes or something like that. I don't know what they're doing, bro.
what? I don't know. Raiders. What? Okay, how about this? What? How
Mhm.
many touchdowns do you think Mahomes gets versus the Raiders? No, no. If he does that, if he does that once, if he does that once, that's some LeBron James stuff, bro.
That would be bad.
No, no, no. What we know is, yeah, it's done. He's free-peating.
Yeah.
He's gonna have.
As if
He's
he
gonna have.
needed any more motivation.
Oh my God, I've seen the shirt. I've seen the shirt. Like fourth place, crossed out, ring next to it, or something crazy like that. I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh my gosh. He-
Nah, I think,
no,
yeah.
he's the GOAT. If he does, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I love Brady. And if he does that,
What, did they
man. How
three-peat?
old is he as well?
He's
No, not three P.
27 or 8. I think he's
That's
28.
28, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
it's not even a three P. It's you winning your fourth when
Yes,
they
28.
put you four.
That's been our AFC West and South preview. That was,
It was a
I
hard
think
one.
we milked the most out of that we could. I think we did well. I think we did well. But yeah, it's been us, and we're gonna keep having these coming as the season gets closer and closer because now it's crunch time. We're gonna get predictions out soon as well, guys. So it's been a pleasure. It's good to be back. Any last words, Haben?
See you guys next time.
Peace out.